My channel RJ Trades. If you have not liked and subscribed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that bell button to get all the latest update about stock market, options, Q&A, and how to do things. So today's topic is Tesla S&P inclusions, how it's gonna go down today, and things about that. So let's get it started. So as you know that S&P kind of decided, S&P committee decided on, it was on 16th November, they decided Tesla will be included on S&P 500 on December 21st. So it's December 21st is Monday and today is Friday. So what's gonna happen and why people are so much speculating on today's and how it's gonna go down, what does it mean? So S&P 500 is basically top 500 US companies. To get into the S&P, a company has to meet certain criteria. A few of the criteria as they have to be profitable for 4 quarters, which is a yearly profitables, and it has to be certain $1 billion, like $5 or $10 billion, which Tesla is way above that. And also they should be traded certain volumes within the quarter, which Tesla is a very good, very liquid liquid company. So Tesla kind of passed all those. And you remember last times they had the same news, Tesla kind of dropped big from almost $400 to 330 or something, because it was not included in Tesla on that one. But finally Tesla did make into S&P 500. So what happened? So S&P 500 is weighted average index, right? So basically if a company is very higher value, it gets more weight to the index, and if the company is lower value, what do I mean is basically Tesla, what's the market cap of Tesla? So Tesla is at 635, right? That's a big market. I mean a lot of, I mean very big size company. So Tesla will weigh about 1.5% of the S&P 500. And not only that, there's a lot of other index which try to kind of mimic S&P 500 performance, right? So they are trying to make whatever the performance of S&P is, they are trying to do that. So what they do is whatever S&P 500 buys, they kind of buy the same, so that their performance gonna be same. So there's a huge demand of Tesla stocks, and as you can see that's why a lot of people have been buying Tesla shares from that news. And you can see it literally pushed Tesla price from $411 to up to we are right now at 669. And today is the day when they will be adding the shares. So a lot of, even I was confused about what time they're gonna add it, what they do. There's a lot of all kind of information online, and I could not find a single really concise information. And finally one of my friend in the Discord like is kind of show up YouTube video which is very reputed by Tesla Daily, and he invited Rich Lee, which is a head of ETF trading a beard, right? It's a very big the reputed institutional hedge fund, investment bank, hedge funds, whatever you want to call it, right? So according to him, and I think it's very reliable information. So what it's gonna happen is most of the actions will happen in the last 5 to 10 minutes, right around. So when the market calls, why that happens kind of makes sense now is basically they don't want to, like S&P 500 is basically, they are not necessarily a growth fund or something, right? They are basically looking at what's the overall top 500 company in the US is doing. That's their index, that's an index, right? So it's ETF, I mean SPY is ETF, S&P 500 is an index. So they are necessarily not worried about their performance, but they want to kind of mimic whatever the 500 does it. And it makes sense, since it's gonna Monday, it should be start trading, it should be included. So it makes sense to buy them at whatever the price of the Tesla close. How do you know the Tesla close price? It just buy at the last minute. So they wait till last 5 minutes of today, which is gonna be 355 to 400. But again, you have to think about, like, it necessarily doesn't mean like they are buying. I think they are looking to buy around 115 120 million shares. That's a lot of Tesla daily volume is kind of hovering around $50 million, yeah, 50 million shares. But that's a big, but you have to remember, a lot of hedge funds were looking for that movement, so a lot of people will be selling too, right? So there's a buying pressure, but there's also selling pressure, because people don't want to, there are a lot of people who think Tesla is very highly valued, so they want to get rid of that stock today. So it will be quite interesting, but definitely a lot of volatility and a lot of big volume. If you want to watch this video, you can kind of, this video is by Tesla daily, and pretty decent good information about how that's going to happen exactly if you want to get into details. But the majority of the actions will gonna happen in the very last minutes, like last 5 minutes. So let's see how that happens. But if you can see that volume has already picked up. Yesterday it was a kind of, if you look at the 10 days average, it's 53 million, but today we are looking at 31 million already, and we are just an hour. So definitely 8 hours, that's maybe 250 million. That would be huge, but again, much of the actions is gonna come during the close. So be careful what's gonna happen and have your plan. But I just wanted to kind of give you a brief idea about how it's gonna happen. Again, the assumption is once it's included, it's already happened, so there's not much buying pressure on Monday. So I'm assuming people gonna sell, so we may get a some pullback on Monday, but let's see how that happens. But that's what I'm seeing, and I do expect to get some pullback. But again, this is not an investment advice, and this is what I'm thinking. So it may be totally different. Nobody can predict how the stock's gonna react. We don't know exactly how many people are there to sell and how many, what number of shares people are looking to buy, because they might have, and other things I kind of got from that video was a lot of people are not really buying up shares, right? They could have literally bought the option contract like 500 calls or 400 calls to get shares, right? They could execute today because Tesla is way above that, right? So again, there's different strategy there. So the strategy depend upon the fund manager, like how they are doing it, from probably depend upon the from fund to fund. So let's see, but definitely a lot of volumes and a lot of actions, but seems like most of the actions gonna be happen at close. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, click that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thanks.